And welcome back to Career Build Series, episode 167. And so, hopefully, finishing up the excavator this episode. Working on this excavator a lot. I want to get it finished. So most of the systems are working. So I'd have to do a quick systems wrap up and do some microcontroller work, or do some cockpit work. But let's go ahead and get this wrapped up as much as we can. So let's hide a couple microcontrollers here. Yeah, so we'll stick this in here, and then we'll start doing some paint and get this wrapped up, hopefully, and do a little bit of testing, maybe, if we have time to load it onto a trailer. And so I'm just going to kind of stick these here, I think. That way they'll be kind of out of the way. And so I'll start doing paint first. That's going to kind of inform some of where I want things, so I'll do that first. So most of the systems are up and running well. So let's start painting. So I'm just going to do the old dreaded color swap, I think. And I want my pack yellow. And then I'm just going to go ahead and let's see. And inside here I will kind of manually kind of color this off with the bucket tool. And so it's not too important. I don't know if I'm even going to have this open up. Probably not. As much as it's kind of a cool, neat feature to have some access hatches, I don't think it's necessary. And so at least for now, I'm not going to do it. You know, if I feel like doing it later, I'll do it off screen. But so kind of simply just doing that. And then, all right, so we have the that color. Let's start working on accent colors. So I'll bring up my kind of my reference photo that I took a picture of, and kind of see, you know, the different colorations on there. So I'm kind of, you know, my Pat brand is kind of a takeoff on cat, so you know, so we're kind of looking at this picture here and kind of getting some color schemes on there, and so that's kind of the reference, and so I'm going to work from there. And I don't think I'm going to do might do a black accent, but I'm probably going to do, I might do a black accent for some of this here. So let's go ahead and I'll keep painting. Paint really makes the build come alive. Symmetry makes the build even easier to come alive. So let's put on symmetry here. And so we'll do some accents here. So kind of this lip will be accented in black. And there's another micro. Is this microcontroller? I think this is a duplicate. Yeah, this is a duplicate, so this was because of symmetry. That can go away. Okay, good. And so let's keep painting here. Alright, and so I'm thinking this will make this black here, and then like this will be black, kind of accent that in black. And so we'll just kind of have this as our main color scheme. And we'll kind of do some decals at some point. I don't want to go super duper overboard with this coloring. Kind of want to, or detailing. I just kind of want to get it up and running as well. All right. And then, so a lot of the detailing here is going to be black. Alright, and then this can be black. Nope, don't want that like that. This here can be accented in black. And then at some point I'll turn this into a quick coupler once we actually get the part. Once we actually get the drill, I'll turn this into a quick coupler that can potentially attach different things. So for right now, that's just going to be that color. And then, all right, so this is coming along pretty quickly. And then this is going to be here. I want this, yeah, I think I want these to be black. Can't see this to build it, to do it right. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Actually, kind of, Yeah, I want this to be black there, like that. I'm trying to get this painted here to be black, this section here, but it's hard to see because it's the different, whatever you call it. I'll think of the word in a second. Different group. You see, like that one was easy to paint, and these are being a pain to paint. Yeah, these here are a pain to paint for some reason. Whatever. Let's go ahead and put on 2 wedge here. There we go. All right, so this is coming along nicely. Thinking maybe color the cab black. I need to have some accents just to kind of break it up. So color that in black. And one of the reasons I could probably bucket a lot of this stuff, but I'm kind of not doing it just because I want to be precise. All right. Do the windows here. Cab's going to be a different color inside. We'll paint around the cab here. Will be painted black. Usually the door frame I paint black anyway. Actually, that's going to be an interior color. So usually around like gauges, I'll do this lighter gray color, or this dark gray, lighter than black color here. Got to do around the door frames like that as well. Okay, I'm accidentally coloring things I don't want to, so let me take off symmetry again. This is an asymmetrical part, so we'll do this. Then I'll do kind of a lighter color on the roof, probably. All right, so that's going to be all that color. That's like that. That's can be, see, that colors everything, so that's going to have to be black. That's going to be black there. That's fine. Okay, and then I want these windows to be blacked out. All right, so making good progress on design, on detailing on this. And we have a window under here. All right. All right, so then I'll do like this. All this can be deleted out, and then lighter gray I usually do on the floor here, so something like this. All right, and then I gotta pick my wall color. That's good there. Nope, that's. I didn't mean to delete all that. Pick this gray color here, maybe. Yeah, that's good inside. All right. Try to get behind the seat here. As painting behind the seat can be tough sometimes. Alright, so that's looking pretty good in there. This here needs to be painted. And then the interior of the door is going to be black. Like so. Alright, so that's looking pretty good. This will be black there. The whole underbelly will be black. Track color, the base, track base, thinking maybe this lighter than black, dark gray color. And do some track detailing here in a second. Symmetry's off, of course, making life difficult. All right. Nope. Come on, give me one block. One set of blocks. One block wide, please. Thank you. Right there. And I'll do the front here as well. It's going to take me 3 times to get each one of these done because of dragging. All right, I saw yellow somewhere. I'm trying to... yeah, the wheels are yellow. So let me do this. All right, then I want to paint the... I kind of have to select the tracks to get them to light up that color. All right, so I think everybody and their brother messages me while I'm doing this. So yeah, so this is working pretty well. So I'm looking at my photo here. Let me bring the photo up. And you can see there's, in the track area here, there is, you know, the rollers. So I'm going to kind of try to simulate that a little bit. So we'll get working on that. And so the tracks are kind of this brown color. Let me see if I can get a rust brown RGB. And then I'll color all of that under there, that rust brown color. It's going to be kind of tough to get the right color. Let me try it. I'm kind of looking at some kind of rust colors, so I kind of have one that it's coming out hex. I want to see what it is in RGB. Okay, so I have the RGB code for it. Let me see if I can't put this rust color in there. I might change the whole bottom section to this rust color. What do we have? 62, 28, 12. 62, 28, 12. Okay, let's try this color. That's going to be too dark. I need lighter. 78, 35, 15. 78, 35, 15. 15. That's not too bad, actually. I want to see what that looks like in the world. I can always do color swap, because I'm going to color swap just the tracks to this color. And so that shouldn't be too bad to do. All right, there we go. Get all this under this drive mechanism area colored this color, and then I can color swap it if need be. All right, is that all of it? Probably, nope, missing some here. All right, so that's that. Let's we'll put this in the world here in a second. I'll kind of look at how the colors look. That doesn't look bad. That looks pretty good as a rust color. Actually, I don't think there's a cross beam there. I'm going to look up some excavators and see if I can find. So 324E. So okay, so I want a front picture. I don't. Yeah, there's definitely. I don't think there's any cross brace. No cross bracing, so that can be taken out. That rust color's not bad. Like Like some of these are like a dark black, but kind of going with the rust color here to start with. I can always, like I said, color swap it out. So these should come out. That way you can put things in between the tracks. All right, so now I need to kind of, I'm going to spawn it again, see where how high my tracks sit. So my tracks sit, so I can build up to the top of the wheel essentially. All right, and so it actually isn't that high. I'll bring up the picture I'm looking at. You can kind of see. So this is what I'm looking at, this track section here. You can see the track between the track section, and that kind of slopes up, and then there's rollers on there. You kind of see there's no cross brace behind, no cross brace in the front. That looks like the hydrostatic drives. I think they're front driven anyways. Mine are back driven, doesn't really matter. So there's kind of a, you see there are all the rollers, and then you have kind of a bar, and then it slopes in. So I'm going to try to simulate that to a certain extent. All right, so I can go all the way up to here. So what I'm going to do is symmetry on, symmetry's on. And I can, again, trade out this rust color for a different color if I choose to do that. And then we'll come across like this. And then on the top, I'm going to go like that. And I kind of want to, I might beef this up a little bit and just have it go all the way across. This will probably lower my center of gravity, which will be helpful as well, I can imagine. And I can put a bunch of weight in there. Like, I want this to be heavy and have a good center of gravity, so let's go ahead and put some weight blocks in there. I can always take them out if they're problematic. I kind of do like this rust color. That's kind of has a neat effect. All right, and then so the bottom again has kind of all the roller mechanisms. So if I'm going to put something in there, what's the cost of this? 19,000. Yeah, this is cheap as it is. See, I wish we had some tiny wheels. One thought I had was putting in these. See, I can't really get these in because they, see, if I go up one, they're going to be in the way. Those are sitting on the ground. I can't see, that's the collision, so I can't get them in there. Yeah, see, they're going to be in the way no matter what. So, like, even if I cut out that, I can't get that wheel in there. Like, see. So, like, see, I can't even get this. Yeah, see, it takes up all that space, so it's just be enormous. So, could come in one. Let me try this. Let's go ahead and let's cut out the drive system. I screwed the drive. See, I can actually move the drive system. I could put the motor right there, but let's test out one of these wheels, see how it looks. It's mostly for aesthetics anyways, and again, I'm not going to really see it. So let's spawn it. Yeah, so see, it doesn't line up with the track anyways, so it doesn't look right. Yeah. So, not necessarily a fan of that anyways, so I'll try to fake it, make some... The problem is, I have to worry about the cost of this when I put it in my career game. So that's always a concern, is the actual expense of things. All right, so let's go ahead and let's figure what I need here for rollers. So none of the wheel sections are going to work for me. They're just all enormous, like even quote-unquote small wheels. See how big the small wheels are? They're enormous, so that doesn't really help. I'd like them to have some really proper small wheels. So I'm trying to find something cheap because, again, I don't want to spend a ton of money on it in the... you know, in my career save. It doesn't matter because I put it back on the workbench. It really doesn't actually matter all that much how much something costs. What's the back of an air filter look like? That's not terrible. Like, for example, so I'm going to I'll start looking at this, see what this looks like. Yeah, see, like I can't even put that in there. That's a manual on-off valve. Could do hardpoint connectors. Trying to find something circular that will kind of do what I want it to do look-wise. Nice decorations pack would be really sweet. This actually these look pretty good actually. These don't look bad. So they need to be in the center of the wheels. So where's the center of the wheels? See this? I can't get them centralized on the wheels, but let's try this. Okay, see that's too high. That would need to come down to kind of be the rollers. But that's looking pretty good. That's not bad. I'll probably put a gap in there and some piping. I think will actually look pretty decent. Okay. So let's go another set of weight blocks here. The problem is I have to worry about this hanging up on the ground too. So that's one reason I wanted wheels, was just they wouldn't cause me problems. See, I could do something like a fuel manifold, but I don't know what that costs. And so like that looks the business there. That looks really accurate to like having a bunch of rollers underneath. They should come to the left one block though. Probably should just move them, but whatever. All right. So let's go like that, and then let's put in those fuel manifolds, or even temperature sensor. Temperature sensor looks the business. So let's go like this. See if we can't put a temperature sensors in there and see what that looks like. The problem is, again, I need to make sure they actually operate when I get them in there, and you know, they don't cause me to hang up and get stuck. You know, and this could add a lot of cost. Like, what's my cost now? That only added a couple thousand. Yeah, see, like this section's looking pretty long, and then they're not sticking through, but they could go up a block, I think. Okay. Could XML something, but I'm kind of just trying not to at this point. Oh, come on. That's what sucks, is when you forget to merge something and then it's in and out of the editor the whole day. That's looking pretty cool. I don't like it exactly that long, but it's not too bad. The other thought is this. I might have an idea here. Just take those out. You know, I'd have to break them up. They're a little bit too repetitive. These could be, having manifold pieces could kind of be interesting here. Is that 3, 4? Of course, this isn't, see, that's the problems. Okay. These look pretty good actually. So let's test this, see how I like this. these are looking the business here. And yeah, let's try that. That looks pretty good. That's good detailing there. Can they come down a block? I think they can. Okay. We'll see. And then let's grab... Yeah, this looks pretty good like this. I think this is kind of a neat look. Kind of looks like the track guides that are on the real tracks. So, and the contrast of the different color is good. Oh, what did I just tell you about me forgetting to merge stuff? Every time I try to accelerate my pace is when I end up forgetting this stuff, and it just takes me doubly as long. That looks the business. That looks awesome. That looks like track guides. Okay, let me do this. I need to go take this for a little drive over some terrain because, again, most important thing to me is will this function properly? And so I need to go test it to make sure it will function properly. So let's go ahead. Let's get out there. So I'm going to go drive, and I might do... I don't... Okay, I'm using the wrong control. See it hitting stuff now? So I need to go find a hill to go up. I need to make sure this goes up a hill. See it getting stuck because those are hitting on the ground. That's taking out some of my functionality. I could move them up one. They don't look as good, but they don't look bad going up one and just kind of back them in black, I think. So I'm just trying to see it's hitching and catching. So I'm just trying to get it out to this hill. I want to see if it will work the hill. But it's not the end of the world if those have to come up. I can, yeah, see? Okay, so I already know that's not going to work. So that's fine. This can go... go like this. And then this here will go cut up one. That covers all the weight block diamonds. So that's good. We'll merge this time. We will copy this. This will go over here. And then I have them front to backwards wrong, so that's the way I want it. So why won't that merge? Oh, because it's sticking out one too many. Okay. Go in one. And so this should have the clearance now to do it. All right. And I'm going to back color this to the back here. I'll color that. I don't know if I'm necessarily do black, but we'll do it that. I'll do it black. Oh, don't do all that. Pain in the ass. That's why I don't like using the bucket. I'm trying to decide if I like this rust color or not. Don't dislike it. I think I want a fresh color, so let's go. Let's keep it all black. We'll do that. Okay. And let's do... Do I necessarily need to put all these weight blocks underneath? Probably not, but keep the center of gravity nice and low. That means I can really pick up some heavy crap and not tip this over. If I could put a wheel in there just as a guide wheel, that would be kind of cool. So let me see if I can get a couple wheels in here as guide wheels. That way, if we have an issue with it hitting the ground, it will roll up on the wheels. So I doubt I'm going to be able to get this in. Again, these small wheels are enormous. You see how huge everything is. Just everything is huge for no apparent reason. Like, look at the size of this friggin' wheel, man. Just like, we really need some small wheels. I'm going to delete this really quick and then I'll replace it. I'm testing the wheel, which I'm pretty certain won't work. Because this is a small wheel, quote unquote. Do the Yeah, like, see how big this frickin' wheel is, man. Where am I even at here? Okay, let's try to get this wheel in here. Yeah, see, like, oh my god, it's still too huge. Like, these wheels are absolutely insanely large. Those are small wheels, and they're gigantic. At this point, it's better to use a caster. Like, see how huge that is? And then it's going to look probably donkey. This doesn't look too donkey. I can't really see it, but that will help me from bottoming out. Let me go to casters here. Stick a couple casters in. So essentially, you know, our two wheels are here, and so this middle section can get hung up. And I don't want that middle section to get hung up, so I kind of want to put in... So let's try a coaster wheel. So the coaster wheel is right there, so hopefully that if the ground hits that, it will ride up. And then let's go ahead and grab... like that, and then... So let's delete this here. Delete, and then delete. Put back on a wedge block here. If symmetry wasn't on, I would be in tears. Okay. So let's try this functionally. I want to see how it looks, and then functionally. Okay, that sticking below the track, not my favorite. Let's go up one, because the tracks would bend slightly. Let's go up one on this caster wheel. Not only, let's see, the problem is if I go up on the caster wheel, it's going to screw this up. So I might move the motors too, but we'll see. Okay, paste that. All right, so my caster wheel's going there. What can I put any blocks in here, or is it just absolutely going to be a nightmare? See, like, I can't get any blocks in there. And yeah, see, and they're barely sticking down. But the point is, I don't want to bottom it out. You know what? I don't care if it bottoms out. And the reason I don't care is if you get stuck IRL, you can actually use the bucket to get you out, or the arm, because the arm works like a real arm, and you just grab whatever you're doing. And like, you can watch an excavator drag itself up on like cliffs and everything else. So I'm not really all that concerned. Okay. So that's looking pretty good design-wise. Let's look at it with the new black under scheme there. Yeah, I like the black better than that rust color. Good detailing in there. I'm not going overboard with the detailing. Yeah, I'm not going to bother going overboard with the detailing. But that looks pretty good to me. Yeah, I'm liking that. Looking good. All right, let's keep moving. All right, so the entire engine compartment is black on my reference photo. So we'll go ahead and just okay, that is overboard. Let's go to paint here. That's better, I think. Yep, that's good accent there. Let's go to that little bit lighter gray for that. And then lighter gray for the exhaust here. Okay, that's already that color. have our radiator in here, and then this is going to be bucket black on that, bucket black there, bucket black there. Okay, so that's looking good. Where's my center of gravity? Perfect. So I can put some way to pick that up there. Kind of checking my reference picture for other things that I need to do here. Could put a bigger counterweight on. I'm trying to think of that. Center of gravity is right about where I want it though, so I don't want to screw with that too much. Let's go ahead and save this really quick. Let's open up the shifter. See, I should have counted the spaces. See, this is my Pat logo. That's my branding there. Let's do some paint really quick. And let's see if I can't get a good one. I have plenty of space with this, so if we look at, if we bring this back up, I kind of want to see how much space I have for, so I pretty much have 5 by 7. So a 5 by 7 area, I could put the logo. All right, so let's go ahead and paint. All right. And it's Helvetica is Cat's logo. So I think I want Helvetica compressed. And then I want, let's go big, 96. Let's go bigger than that, 192. It's, what is it? Precision Advanced Technologies. Let's go non-Helvetica compressed. Let's go regular Helvetica. No, that's too thin. Let's go regular Helvetica bold. That's it. Okay. Now let me try to change this. I kind of want to redo my logo here. 216. Let's go bigger. I'd rather have it bigger and then shrink it down as necessary. Okay. And then let's zoom in. Let's fix the A is all we need to do. So I want a line. The line should be the opposite color, so we'll make it white. I want to find the middle of the A, so we're talking right below that. So right here. And let me do Helvetica compressed. Okay, I do want it compressed because I want to take up some of the T and the P with the pyramid. Okay, we'll switch to white. I want to go down below the A, but in the center, so maybe there. I want to drag a line 45 degrees to cut through the A, or to cut through the P rather. And then that's good. And then I want to grab the same line, come 45 degrees, cut through the T. That's good. And then we'll bucket. If I can find it. Bucket here, bucket there, bucket there. Okay. All right, and then I'm just going to erase that. So we'll take the eraser. Okay, what's up with this? Oh, it's erasing everything. I don't want to erase everything. That's putting it to... I'll do that at some point, but I'm not ready yet. Brush. That's what I want, brush. Okay. Oh, let's make the brush bigger, 14. There we go. So we'll kind of follow along here. Redoing my logo here. I hand drew the last one. I end up having a hand draw and fix them after I put them in through the utility to turn images into paint blocks, but okay, so now I need a gap and I need to essentially remake the triangle with paint. So I'm just going to do a yellow color. It doesn't matter because I'm going to fix it later and fix the color. So I want to put it right here, line it up, put it right about there. And I don't want it that big. Let's go back to 2. It's right there maybe. Come across to here. Then I want to come down from here. I should have done it from the top to start with, but it looks like I got it pretty close anyway. And then grab here, and then come down. Oh my god, I got it right on the money. Shocker. There we go. And that is my brand. So, all right, let's go ahead and let's grab Magic Wand. Let's go ahead to 20% tolerance. Okay. Control C, open up a new window. Okay, I did the opposite of what I wanted to do there. Delete. Okay, let's go ahead and let's Magic Wand the interior. Delete. Delete. Okay, so now we have just that. That looks good. So let's save that. Let's make the new vehicle here. Excavator. Pat logo. Okay. All right, let's try to get the utility here for Stormworks. Do Tajin's thing here. So 5x7. So let's go scale limit of 5. Let's find this folder. Where is it? Excavator. 5 upload. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and check it in game. Okay, this is all screwed up for some reason. Okay, so it needs to have a background. All right, it did not like it without a background, so it tried to make a background. So we'll do a high contrast background here. So I'm going to go ahead and bucket. Let's just go do this. Back it up and put all the white back in. There we go. All right, white's back in. Let's go ahead and bucket this with a high contrast color. So we'll just do a bright green. Okay. All right, bring back up Tajin's thing. I think I can go to 7 on Tajin's thing and make that work. I could actually go larger, so usually have to refresh this, I think, to make it work. So let's go to 7. Upload that. Okay. All right. All right, let's grab this. Where are we at here? Load content, pat logo. Now let's see how this turned out. There we go. Okay, that's better. And I have to clean it up, but it's pretty good. Right there's the center. I'm trying to find the center of the build. Center of the build's right here, so let's make a mark here really quick. Oh, come on. There we go. All right. I'm just going to kind of align this so the A is centralized. See, the problem is the whole thing's not centralized the way I want it. All right, let's go back to paint. So I kind of know why. Is that in paint it's not centralized. So what I want to do here is I want to kind of go and get this right on the money. Right about there, like a couple pixels on either end. Because this will that will put it in the center. Okay, there we go. All right, do it again. Again, these are the kind of things I normally do, and then I forget about them. Okay, 7 is good. That was pretty perfect, I think, size-wise. Cut, and where is vehicles? Vehicles right here. All right, and let's grab it back up in game. All right. That's better. There we go. Okay, let's try to centralize this a little bit. It might be a little off, but I'm not too concerned here. All right. That looks pretty good. Go up one block. There we go. All right, let's look at it. That's pretty good. Okay, so this is going to have to change a little bit of color because of the black color of the P. I want to have contrast, so I have to. Actually, you know what? Oh, I'm going to change the black on this to white. Is that white? That looks almost gray. So that's pretty good. I kind of want to get the outline fixed as well. Yeah, see, I can't do that. That looks pretty good, so I can kind of hand fix some of this stuff. And then any of this yellow is getting changed out to this yellow color here. I do a darker yellow than what was on there initially, so nope, can't do the shade colors. They make it wonky. So I'm going to lay off the shade colors. This one here needs it though, right there needs it to sharpen it up. And then I need a little bit of, so I'm going to hand fix this here. So for example, like that, make the A a little bit, the cross piece on the A. All right, so that's good. And then let's start color swapping out. Okay, what's going on there? Okay, that's going black. All right, so I need to be careful here and do the right colors. That's going to go black. And so doing the green background, you see, it makes it nice and quick to color swap it out. And once I get close, I'm going to start hand-drawn some of this to fix it so that it's not such a pain. All right, so that's pretty good. All right, let's start hand coloring here. And so this just gives it more contrast. Give it a lot more contrast. So it's a little bit of labor of love, a little bit of a tedious endeavor, but the end result comes out much better. This is going to look much better. So I need to come up with a model number that adds some detailing. Couple reflective, faux reflective. I might put some of my reflective tape on the bumper that I often put on my trucks, kind of DOT reflective tape. Looks good. Just kind of, you know, high-vis tape. But you know, these types of utilities are really good. They're not perfect, and they don't always fit up to exactly how you want it, but definitely I can't hand draw this stuff very well, so this really gives me a kind of a broad template to work with. And then, you know, with coming in and hand fixing it, it's like, again, I need inspiration materials for builds. I don't really, picking stuff out of the sky is kind of tough for me to just kind of pick something and make it. Some people are really excellent at that in the community. They can kind of just come up with their own designs and really have them perfect. I kind of need a reference material. And plus, you know, if despite people consistently criticizing the physics of Stormworks, you really, if you kind of follow some real-world principles, you often find that it works well. You know, I can take my aviation background and as long as I kind of, you know, follow real aerodynamics, things tend to work out, and following real engineering principles and things tend to work out pretty well. Not perfect, of course, but pretty damn well often. All right, so that is looking good. All right, so the bottom here is going to be colored out this yellow, and I need to do it maybe there. Okay, there is where I want it. And so this almost comes down. I'll show you on the reference material here. You can kind of see the cat in the back, how it looks. That's what I'm doing now, is I'm kind of framing this out as a name badge. And then that kind of puts it in as a name badge area. Might extend the bumper out one. I haven't decided. Let me see how that looks really quick. Kind of put in a shelf there. I like it. You know, normally you wouldn't do that, because if we look on the reference photo here, this is you see this crack? That crack there, that's the counterweight. And you notice how it goes past the tracks. There's a couple, from what I've seen, there's a couple cables here, and this is all counterweight, and they can lower this down, and then you see it has two hooks. That's how they'll pick that up, load it on a truck. So when you're trucking this away, instead of carrying the whole weight, you can pull the excavator and then the weight separately, and then you won't go over weight limits. And often probably you're going to have to swap out counterweights. So I think I want some more black in here, like right here maybe. I'm going to go down a little bit lower, I think. That just will help accent the pyramid. And then here, I kind of want to cut in. Trying to think. Let me just see what this looks like if I go like this. That's pretty good there. And then I'll just trade these out here for paint blocks. There we go. And then we'll do color swap this. All right, and then I'll kind of just connect that. There we go. Kind of round that out a little bit. That looks good. That looks more like a naming badge now. There we go. Let's look at it. Yeah, that looks good. That looks really good. Yep, I'm liking that a lot. That gives it good detailing. All right, yeah, so I'm liking that a lot. And then right here, it has a black stripe over the engine compartment. This has a lot of black on it, but I think, you know, this is off. This is like limited detailing, so I kind of want to do that. Yeah, I'm thinking I will. So let's go ahead and let's do some more paint here. Not additive, this. And then Okay, beautiful. I was hoping that I had symmetry on. That's excessively dark in the front now. Let's do this. A little bit of a detail here that I'm going to do some paint blocks in here. It's a little excessive detail-wise, but I think we'll be good. I think we'll pay dividends to have it. Okay, and then I want to go. Okay, and then let's go ahead and let's. So this here needs to be painted black. You're killing me. There we go. There we go, and then cut that line across. That'll break it up a little bit, make it more interesting, make it a little less annoying. And I can never drag a good straight line there. All right, so it continues there, and then cut, 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 cut. That's pretty good there. Okay, good. I hope I didn't delete microcontroller I needed. Where's my door microcontroller? Okay, I did move him. I'm glad I moved him on the roof there. I kind of knew I was going to do detailing on the side, and I didn't want to screw this up. There we go. That's much more interesting, I think. Okay, good. And then I'll grab from here to there, theoretically. Stick this on the other side. All right, that's better. Yep, so that looks better. And then the see, it's awfully dark down here, so I'm trying to decide if I want to do yellow here. I might continue this yellow down. Let's do this. See how I like this. Might even do like just that dark gray color there. I don't know. See how I like this. I don't know. We'll leave it like this for now, and then I'll see. So I kind of want a smaller pat in here, and a model number. So model number will fit here. So I'm going to come up with a model number. All right, let's see. Trying to just think of what numbers are going to look all right and not be too much of a pain. 354, I think. Making the numbers a little bit bulbous here. Yeah, they're a little bit bulbous. I can also make them a little smaller, which will be good. So let's go. White, please. Thank you. Yeah. can move it ahead there. So it's 3, 3, 5, 4. Just making up a number here. 3, 5, 4. The 4 should be longer here. 3, 5, 4, and then I'll pick up a letter that's not terrible. This one's F. Trying to think of. L is going to be a problem. T could work. Just kind of making stuff up here. Tracked version. 354T I think is the winner. 354T. Again, a lot of this, what I'll do is I'll just kind of, you know, try to make letters and numbers that look all right. See, the problem is I can't swap that because the letters are all transposed backwards. So that's a problem. Okay. I'll just draw it on this side. A little bit of a pain, but whatever. Okay. Let's start with the T on this side, so I need a space. And I think I want one up, so T. I filled to the top. I did not. I gapped the top, so let's go ahead and go like that. And we'll put a gap in the top. Making them less bulbous gives me more room. So then 3, 5, 4. And how many spaces from the bottom? 1 space from the bottom. Okay. So I'm just doing scaling stuff right now. About center line, and then 4, gap 5. That should definitely be like that. And the 3 is going to be problematic, I think. Three, 5, 4 T. I get squished on this side because the T overhangs. I can just continue it on to let's just not do this side. Oh, don't do symmetry. Come on, man. Make it asymmetrical. Oh my god, just give me blocks, please. There we go. All right, and then we'll just color swap this out. All right, so that's not going to have it on this side. Let's try to... Can I get a pat on this side here? Let's see if I can get a pat in there. So let's bring up Tajin's utility again. And then I need a size limit of 3. Okay, let's bring this in. Did I delete something on the side? No, I didn't. Okay. That's something highlighted that I didn't need. All right, so this I can work with here. Okay, that's perfect. That works. Especially because I have plenty of black around it, so I have good contrast color in there. All right. So perfect. All right, let's go ahead and color swap that out to white. All right, and then I need to start coloring in. So I think I thickened up the P. I did. Let me see if I like this too. I don't know if I like that's better. Straighten that out like that. Okay, so this here should be go across like that and that. That's good. The A, that's all set. The P looks good. The A is a mess. A is a mess on this too. So let's see. I want to cut down. Let's cut some of this out. Try to shape the A a little bit more. I kind of want a sharper A. That's overly rounded now. So if I want it sharper, I kind of have to almost go with like that. Let's see. Let's try that, see if I like that better. No, looks like a ghost. Should take out more of the inside, I think. Like that. That's better. Cut some of the inside out. Yep, that helps that look a little bit better. Could even go higher with it. There we go. That's better. Okay. All right, so let's start working this out. The pyramid came up pretty good, though. Okay, T came out fine. T is pretty simple shape, so the A is tough to get a good A in the game. Just too sharp. Okay, so I'll work with the A here in a second. So the A. Looks very funky up top. It really does. Looks very strange. That's better there. A is tough to get right. It really is. I think more symmetrical, I think, will help. See, the T is too tall. So the T needs to come down a block, I think, and extend more. A is too tall. That's better. Do we have this problem here? No, we don't. Looks a little funky, but it's not terrible. That's better there. And this needs to be changed color to look the same. I don't know if I like that or not. Thickening that up a little bit. Tough to get an A to look good, it really is. Alright, that doesn't look too bad. Partly you're going to be looking at it from this range. So, alright, so that's good. Let's copy that. Stick this on the other side. I haven't deleted any necessary microcontrollers, have I? Nope, there are two of them up there. This doesn't have that many microcontrollers, which is kind of nice. So that's starting to look really good. It has grilling in here. Like this is the engine compartment door here, so let's grab this color. Port is what I want. Thinking that's good there. The same over here. Okay, that's a simple little bit of decoration. And I think I will make access doors here. These will be my access ports. Detailing is fun, so that looks pretty good there. Trying to think how to get that so that I can rotate it fine. What's this? Is this extraneous block that I don't need? This is extraneous block that I don't need, so that's going to go. Nice. All right. All right, so let's put in a pivot. Pivots here. Trying to figure how this works mechanically. That face faces there. All right, so this has to come forward one block anyway. So this will have to go like, come on, get where I can see you there, guy. So that's like that. So this face goes there. I'm just trying to visualize the mechanism that I need for this. So it has to go out and up. That's the issue. So kind of, if I do this, I need to kind of go like this. So it needs to go both out and up. Let's just grab a throttle here, stick it on here. Looking good though. Okay, that's hitting, so that's not pushing out enough. If I go down one more, will it do it? Try to think. So this will. Try to think how I can make this work so that it pushes out and in at the same time. You know what, let's not screw around with this too much. I can, if I want to do some complex nonsense later, I can. What I'll do is I'll make this simple. Yeah, let's make this simple. Symmetry. When in doubt, simplify. Just make them bifold door or double doors here. Pretty simple here. That one's backwards on the right side. Okay. Getting close to being done here, though. Starting to get into useless nonsense here, which is, I want to get the, hitting the wrong button every time. O is the one I want. I do want to work on the panel. The panel doesn't need much. It just needs to read some stuff out. This one here is going to go the wrong way, so this one needs to get moved. I just cut it and paste it back without doing anything to it. There we go. That one to go in the right direction? It is. All right, let's open all 4 doors. This is hitting something. What you hitting there, guy? Let's fly in here and see what it's hitting. That pipe nonsense that I put in there. That I thought I deleted out. That I didn't delete out. Okay. Let's delete that. Yeah, let's try to move that pipe out. All right, paint in here. That's the issue with when you end up, making a space accessible for looking in there like a hood is then you have to decorate it. But it shouldn't take me too long to get that fixed up. Hopefully I can just kind of, what is this? Okay, I disconnected my air, which is an issue. Where are you at there? This yellow color. Symmetry off. God, just flip things when I ask you to flip them. Come on, come on, come on. Try to accelerate my pace here, and then something stupid happens that just slows me right to a crawl. What is up, man? There we go. Jesus. Being massively annoying here trying to get this done when I can't. It was my fault. I selected the wrong color, but it's just still annoying having to do it. Color you need to be fixed here. Yeah, see, like this is annoying when I have to make sure I click directly on the thing that I'm trying to click on so that I can get it colored up right. And then see, like I hate using that bucket because what ends up happening is you end up painting some other surface you don't want to, and then that's a pain. Putting some more counterweight on here. Alright. We're almost done here. I think we're getting close here to having this done. Alright, paint over here now. Don't want the bucket. I want this color. I want this color. Thank you. I didn't want bucket either. Alright, whatever. Becoming a pain. Okay, so those doors, can I color these 2 different colors or not? I should be able to. Okay, good. I just clicked the, when I clicked around that socket, it did it. Alright. Let's open them up. Let's look inside. Make sure there's no garish color nonsense that's annoying me. But I'm liking the looking good. Of course, the dots I could do without. That needs to be painted. Kind of see, you can see the engine, see the counterweight. Okay, not too bad. All right. All right, so I decided to split this episode up into 2. It's just taking a while, and the entire episode's, somewhere in the neighborhood of 3 hours long. So this is going to be the end of it for this episode. I'm going to continue on in the next episode. So ran a little long and decided that I would split it into 2. So I will see you in the next one.